first, I just want to thank Coach Young and Paul Schlickman, the athletic director from Fairfield. They made this game happen. It's for the best guy that I know in Rutgers history, Eric LeGrand, and appreciate you jumping on board here. Great cause, great Rutgers people, and Coach Young, a huge part of what we're doing here today, too, and a huge part of building this basketball program up for Rutgers. So appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you,
and,
Coach. Appreciate it.
I do know I'm going to have a lot of defensive drills coming up.
So will we.
So will we. But
will we.
I'm very excited for Coach Young. He's been building a program. They just built a brand new facility there at Fairfield, doing an awesome job. And you could tell his team is just getting better and better. And as you guys knew when he left here, he's as good a coach as there is, as good a person as there is. He's going to do unbelievable things, and they'll be cutting the nets down, soon at Fairfield. So really appreciate, very much you being here, Jay.
Thank you.
As far as the game was concerned, it was for the best cause ever, and I'm thanking you back there, Eric, and competitive. That's what it was. Good, Coach Young, and I appreciate these games are sometimes, it was our last dress rehearsal before it starts for real. I was pleased with some stuff, not trying to show a lot of stuff either, with the strategy, but it was good to get our guys playing in front of, some real good competition. So very thankful for him here. So,
Coach Young,
Yeah. Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I thought, whoever, the winner today was decided before the game, and that's Eric's foundation. So, that was the most important thing. We got this game together for a great cause, and before we threw it up, there was already a winner, and that was the foundation. So I hope we made a little money today. It was for an unbelievable guy, and like I said, it was great to be back. So many great memories here, and so many great people that I haven't seen in a while. Got to spend some a little time before the game with Paul and with Caleb and those guys, and I love his team. I love Coach's team. He's done a great job. They're physical. They play hard, and it was great for us. It really was. We got to put on uniforms. We'll be on a plane trip at Wake Forest next Sunday at this time, and for us it was a great dress rehearsal. That's what this game will be like. That game will be like next week. Really physical, and really I love the team you guys got. I really do. You guys are tough. You defend, and I was really impressed with you guys for your physicality up front. So it's good to be back in a game, and I wasn't happy we lost, but we're still undefeated. So that's a great way to be, and the winner was Eric. So thanks for having us. Appreciate you hosting us, Coach.
best, Coach.
Jerry, you want to take it off?
Sure, Steve, just want to check in about everybody's health. Where's Caleb at, and what can you say about his prognosis?
Yeah, Caleb, doctors are going to let us know. He's doing great. He's practicing a little bit on the side, and he's getting better and better every day. So, when the doctors say he's ready to go, we'll be ready to roll with him.
And is Dean okay? I know
Dean's
he's had
fine.
some foot issues. He only played 3 minutes.
Everybody's good. Everybody's healthy and good, knock on wood. And Caleb, hopefully soon, but, the doctors will clear him. Rich does a great job. We got great doctors, trainers, and when they clear him, he'll be back on the court. We need him.
What jumped out at you most about the way your team played and the way Fairfield played you today?
Well, I always know how Coach Young, they're going to be physical and hit you, and the job that he does. My family was a little torn. They wanted to go with Coach Young's side, and my son wanted,
Mine wasn't torn at all. They just want to be on Rutgers' side. They weren't torn at all.
So we had a lot of that, but it was good to play. I wanted to play in front of the lights, and this gave us a great opportunity to do that. And I think our young guys got some valuable minutes. And like I tell all of them, I trust all my guys on the roster, and their days will all come. But I liked the rotation and figuring out a little bit against a team that I know can really defend. So some good things today, but obviously some things we have to work on. And again, I think we have a lot more to show. But we weren't going to do that today.
Coach, you brought up the point about young guys getting minutes. How about Derek being in there, especially in crunch time? And what did you like that you saw out of him today?
Well, first, I liked how we shared the game, and that always starts with Paul and my 10 assists, and really can move the ball. But Derek keeps getting better and better. First and foremost, he gives us terrific athleticism. He plays with nice pace, poise. It's really good to see him. He's improving every day. I thought Wolf gave us good minutes. Antonio didn't play as much as I'm sure he would like, but he's got a chance too. So bringing guys along, the process too, and especially in this, exhibition game like today. Hopefully they learn a lot. We get some tape to devour, and but I like our young guys. I like their talent. But it's it's a veteran team, and it's going to be about Paul, and it's going to be about Cliff and Caleb and Cam Spencer and Mawat, Andre. The veterans. Very important to your program, especially early here, and while the young guys are learning.
Right?
To be clear on Caleb, the season opener's in a little over a week. Is there a chance he misses the season opener? Or any of the...
Yeah, you know what? I mean, if you saw him yesterday, I would say he looked as good as anybody. But like the doctors tell me that. I know you guys would love. I would love for a doctor to say that, but the doctor's going to clear him, and so is Rich. And when that happens, he'll play. And if he can't play for the first game, he'll hopefully have him for the second game. But that's injuries happen. They're part of it, and it's actually given us a chance to play some other guys and do some other good things. So don't ever want anyone to miss any games, especially Caleb. I think he's the defensive player of the year in the country. But, we'll get through it, and it's obstacles. We hit them often, but we fight through them.
You see, look yesterday. You say he's practicing on the side. He's not doing basketball.
Yeah, no, he's not cleared. When the doctors clear him, he'll be doing. But the doctors haven't cleared him.
Talked about Mulcahy playing a bigger role this year.
Mhm.
What did you see out of him today? And do you expect him to give that kind of contribution night in, night out?
Yeah, Paul will tell you. What do you think, Paul?
Mawat is very, very good. Mawat's very, very good, and he works, and he's a great teammate, but he can go, and he's ready to go. So
Yeah, brings it every day.
Yeah.
Relentless, brings it every day. I've been saying, he's got more of an opportunity, and he's good. He's good, and he'll keep improving too with the minutes. Yeah, he's good.
Jay, when you put the second unit out there early in the first half, that's when your offense really started to take flight. What did you see from Supreme and Mulcahy together at the 4 and the 5, and then Mulcahy stretching out and making a couple of threes? What encouraged you most about that look?
I guess our second unit, they're the second unit because they didn't start the game today, but they could easily be our first unit. You had Cook out there. Willis has been good. We redshirted him last year. I thought he had a lot of talent. And Leach has just been hurt for us for 2 years, so it's great to see him back and kind of playing. But we go about 10 guys who have played significant minutes for us, so I think our depth is really our strength this year, and different guys can contribute. So, they did a good job. We got a ton of work to do in this week, but we got more answers than we've ever had for sure. We got to get Supreme going. That was really his first time out in about, he had a knee procedure, so he hasn't done much here in the preseason, but we'll get him going. But yeah, that second unit was really good for us today, but a lot of those guys have played starter minutes since they've been here.
Jay, what's it like trying to defend Cliff, and what do you think of him as a player?
Yeah, it's impossible to defend Cliff. He's if he gets, Steve and his staff have done an unbelievable job with his development. I saw him the first year when he was kind of backing up Miles, and to what he is now, great credit to what they've done with Cliff, because he's expanded his game. He made a 3 today. If he's making, you got no shot at defending him if he's doing that. But he gets anywhere around 3 feet in the basket, gets the right hand, you just can't defend him. I said he's the quickest guy, I believe, in the country from the floor to the rim. A lot of guys jump high, but it's the explosion, the velocity that he gets off the floor with us. So, an unbelievable. I saw him get better his sophomore year, and then, last year he was tremendous. But he just keeps getting better and better and better.
I know rebounding's always been a point of pride for you. You pretty much broke even with Rutgers. What does that tell you about your team and also the intensity on the floor today?
Yeah, they got by us a couple times, and we were forced to rotate. The ball got up on the rim. We're not going to rebound it if that happens. I just thought defensively for us, the first half, it was our transition D was not good, and then the second half we turned it over. We had I think 9 turnovers in the second half that led to some runouts to them. So we got a ton of work to do. It's a really good team, obviously very well coached. So I was just, like I said, I haven't seen Mag a lot. Andre was here. It was just we were recruiting him when I left, so I knew a little bit about it. But I was really impressed with those guys. Spencer, we played against him last year. He lit us up last year. I knew he was a really good player. But those guys really jumped out at me, the Mag and Hyatt especially, at that 3-4 spot, how physical that they were and how tough. They were very difficult for us to guard. We tried to go a little bigger, we went small to start, but they were just physical guys. And then, I don't want to give Paul a big head, but he just comes in and does what he wants. He gets 10 assists, and he's the tail that wags the dog. He makes everything work, and it's been fun to watch him as well.
I have a question for Paul. That's okay. Paul, what have you tried to impress on Derek? How do you think he handled his debut with the lights on?
Yeah, Derek's been awesome. I'm really excited that he's my teammate. We talk a lot every day, something in practice or even before the games, and stuff on the court, off the court. Just trying to give him stuff that maybe I wish people taught me as a freshman and stuff. And I think he's gonna be really good. And like Coach Pike says, he's got a special talent, his explosiveness. It's fun to have him in the backcourt, and he competes really hard. So he's an awesome teammate, and I'm thankful that he's on our team.
Paul, I know we were talking earlier about how this team shares the game really well. I mean, 20 assists as a group. You had 10. Cliff had a couple. Why does the team share the ball really well?
We really like each other on and off the court. We gel. We know each other's strengths, and we're trying to put each other in good positions to succeed. And because when individuals succeed, we as a team succeed, and vice versa. We move the ball well, and we can move the ball even more, and we miss some shots here and there. But we really like playing with each other.
Sure. For either coach or both, is there a chance this could become an annual thing?
Let's go, Coach. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
I know Eric likes the sound of that.
There you go. Eric, you all for that? Eric,
I'm down for that.
there you go.
We good, guys? Everybody good?
Hey, thank you so
Thank you,
much,
guys.
as always. Thank you
Thanks.
for coming.
Guys, Eric-